The wild card round of the NFL playoffs is here as the Seattle Seahawks hit the road to take on the Dallas Cowboys. The Seahawks beat the Cowboys back in Week 3, 24-13 at CenturyLink Field. Now both teams come into the playoffs with a 10-6 record and with a lot of momentum on their side, as the Seahawks have won 6 out of their last 7, while the Cowboys have won 7 out of their last 8.
This is a really good matchup. I hope we can play worthy of it. These guys do all of the things that we admire in a team. They run the ball, they got balance, they take care of the football, they play good defense, they're good on special teams. They've got guys that can really step up and make plays. So it's a really good matchup for us, and I'm excited to see if we can go ahead and get a great week's work and take it to Dallas for Saturday night.
I think we both were at different places in our growth for the season. I think we're both two different teams right now. They've coming off a win streak, and the quarterback and the running back and the receiver and the whole offense is really clicking. It's really challenging for us to get this together. But it's going to be a really good game. But they've been effective. Certainly on the run. The quarterback has been very effective in the pocket and with his mobility. So, we have our work cut out for us.
Now, the Cowboys do look a little different since that last meeting. One of the biggest reasons is wide receiver Amari Cooper, who's been a big boost to their passing offense.
He's a terrific player. He's an explosive, dynamic football player. Can catch everything, all the routes, all the concepts. You could go to him inside if you want to. You can work him down the field. You can go deep. He's got everything. So he's a fantastic player. It's a great boost to their team in picking him up.
He's explosive, fast. He's a guy that can catch and run. He's a guy you throw the ball up. He comes down with it like a rebounder. He's a really, really good football player. So he's somebody we certainly have to know where he is at all times.
The offense is the same, but you had a guy like that you could throw the ball up to, or he can turn a 5-yard route into 100 yards or something like that. It changes your offense.
Running back Ezekiel Elliott continues to be a force as he finished the regular season as the top rusher in the league with over 1,400 yards. It's the second time in just his 3-year career that he's led the NFL in rushing. He's also effective in the passing game, leading the Dallas Cowboys with 77 catches.
He's a great player. I mean, we're talking 1,400 plus yards and 77 catches. The ball's in his hands most of the time. He's a great player, and he's runs strong. He's elusive. He catches the ball well out of the backfield. He can catch the short stuff and make it go long. He can catch the ball down the field, and he's a good blocker too. I don't know him at all, but I'm sure he's a great competitor. He just plays like it. It all matters to him, and there's an intensity about his play that has made him already a significant player in the league and a pivotal guy in their team for sure.
With a lot of weapons on their offense, quarterback Dak Prescott threw for a career-high almost 3,900 yards, and he continues to impress and mature in his 3rd year in the league.
You can just tell by the way he's reading the coverages, the way he's getting the ball out a little bit quicker out of his hands and things like that. So you can just kind of see the growth from then, because I think when we played them, it was like game 3, and I think after that they were probably like 3-5 or whatever the case may be, and he went on a little bit of run, and that's kind of what you see on the run that they had, is just him, making, good decisions, knowing when to run, knowing when to throw, because that makes it hard as a defender. If, you play too soft for the pass, he gets the first down with his legs. If you try to go attack him, he throws it over your head. And then, add a guy like Amari Cooper to be that guy that he throws it over your head to makes it pretty tough.
Former defensive coordinator Chris Richard is now part of Dallas's coaching staff, and you can see the impact he's having.
It's very similar to the defense that I've faced the past 8 years. They have very similar technique, very similar coverage schemes. I think just looking at the tape, you understand exactly what they're trying to accomplish. And a lot of that, obviously, is Chris Richard and bringing the philosophy from here over to Dallas. And so it's going to present a great challenge to us, because we know how difficult that defense is to get behind and to make plays on. So it presents a unique opportunity for us to demonstrate how good we are as an offense.
The Seahawks' top-ranked rushing offense will be put to the test against Dallas, who ranks 5th in the league in run defense, allowing just under 95 yards per game. A big part of that has been provided by the play from their young linebacker duo in Jalen Smith and rookie Leighton Vander Esch, who have combined for nearly 200 tackles.
Penetration by the defensive line, they move, they're always angling, they're not going to sit there. That's kind of a staple of a Rod Marinelli type defense. They're going to stunt, they're going to move, try to create breaks in your combination blocks. And then the linebackers, I think, are playing at a high level, and they're fast downhill players that if there's a crease, they're going to fit the crease, and then there's really no place for the back to go. So he tends to want to hesitate or bounce, and that's when their speed shows up.
This is the 7th playoff appearance since Pete Carroll took over in 2010, but this is the first playoff game for over half the 53-man roster. That being said, the coaching staff and the players are still stressing that every game is a championship opportunity.
It's really important that we understand that we got to do everything like we always do it, and we stay with the format, we stay with the principles, we stay with the approach, and that we don't let the playoffs change us.
Well, the Seahawks have won 3 straight games against the Dallas Cowboys, with 2 of those wins coming on the road in Dallas. The team is hoping that streak continues on Saturday. Kickoff is set for 5:15 p.m. Pacific. You can watch it live on Q13 Fox or listen to it on the Seahawks Radio Network.